It's been forever since I'm doing YouTube again. But yo, every single conversation I see about AI and filmmaking right now is asking the wrong question. It's stuck on, will AI replace filmmakers? And that question doesn't tell you anything useful. I want you to actually look at where the question lives. Every comment thread under every AI video tool launch, every panel discussion at every industry event, every YouTube essay, the whole conversation is a binary. Yes, AI will replace us. No, it won't. And both answers are wrong because the question itself is wrong. See, here is the flaw. The question assumes filmmakers are interchangeable. We're not. Some filmmakers will get replaced by AI in the next 18 months, and they should. Other filmmakers will become significantly more valuable. The question, will AI replace filmmakers, cannot tell you which group you're in. So today I want to talk and I want to walk you through a different question. I'll show you what changed for me when I started asking it. And I'll give you 3 things every working filmmaker should be doing in the next 18 months. And 3 things to stop doing immediately. So OpenAI just killed the Sora web app in April. Now you can still access Sora 2 through Higgsfield, which is where I use it, but the standalone product is gone. And I want to give credit where credit is due. AI video tools right now are genuinely good at 3 things. I use them on real client work. Anyone who tells you otherwise is either lying or hasn't actually tried them. Number 1 is previs, pre-visualization. Last month I used Runway to previs a scene before we shot it, and the client could see the look before we went on set. We saved almost half a day arguing about what the brief actually meant. This is a real productivity win, and it didn't exist 2 years ago. I wish it did, but it didn't. Number 2, background plates and asset generation. Stuff that used to either be like a stock library subscription or like a 3D artist now, it takes 90 seconds in Runway, Higgsfield, or Sora. For an indie production house, that means we can take on jobs at price points that wouldn't have been viable before. It's crazy. And number 3 is rough cuts from transcripts. I drop an hour interview footage into the script or something similar and get a rough cut in 5 minutes that I refine. And I'm not starting from a blank slate anymore, no blank timelines. And that is a genuine workflow shift. And these are real productivity wins. I'm telling you this because if I'm not honest about what AI is good at, you can't trust me when I tell you what it's bad at. And that's the part that comes next. Now, let's talk about what AI is bad at. Not for your benefit, for mine, because if I'm being honest with myself about this, I make better strategic decisions about my own work. Number 1, sustained narrative coherence. Try asking Sora 2 or VO3 to maintain the same character across a 5-minute story arc. It cannot, not yet. Maybe never. The model loses the thread the moment you ask it to remember something across cuts. Number 2, translating what a client actually needs versus what they asked for. See, guys, half of my job on every commercial brief is sitting in a room and turning "we want it to feel premium" into actual decisions. AI doesn't translate, AI executes. So they're 2 very completely different jobs. Moving on to number 3, the room. There is chemistry between a director, the talent, and the crew on a working set that produces results no AI can replicate. The best take is the one where the actor surprised you, the take you shouldn't plan for. AI does not surprise you. It only surprises you with mistakes, I'm sorry. But it gives you exactly what you asked for, which is almost never the best version of that you actually wanted. And number 4, so important, is taste. knowing which take is the one, knowing the cut needs to land 6 frames earlier, knowing the music isn't right even though it's technically correct, that's not a tool problem, guys. That's a person problem, It's the thing nobody can teach you and no AI is close to solving. It's like the X factor. AI is good at some things, not gonna lie. Bad at others? Big deal. Every tool has its limits, right? Now, here's the question I want everyone in this conversation to actually ask. Filmmakers don't sell footage. We sell perspective. Think about it for a second. When you watch a Bradford Young film, you're not watching just footage. You're watching a particular human point of view rendered as light and motion. When you watch a Wes Anderson film, you're not watching cinematography. You're watching one person's specific worldview, executed at a level of obsessiveness no AI is going to match. AI threatens commodity craft. AI does not threaten the directorial point of view. Once you internalize that distinction, your whole strategy kind of clarifies. And here's why this matters. If your work was already a commodity craft, AI is not your real problem. The replacement was already coming, with or without AI. Better filmmakers, cheaper foreign markets, in-house brand teams. AI is just accelerating it, like the internet, commodity of information. The harder version of this, most filmmakers don't actually know if their work has a point of view. So I want you to do this gut check right now. Gut is your second brain. If I removed your name from your reel, would anyone be able to tell that you made it? Would the editing rhythm give you away? The color palette, the choice of lens, the kind of moments you cut to? If yes, congratulations. You, my friend, have a voice. If no, that's the real work to do, with or without AI. Filmmakers who become more valuable in the next 5 years are the ones with a clear, unmistakable voice. The filmmakers who get replaced are the ones whose work was already replaceable. This isn't fear-mongering, guys. This is just basic mathematics. So what do you do with this? 3 things to invest in over the next 18 months. Invest in taste. Taste first. Spend more time looking at great work than making your own. It sounds counterintuitive, but your taste is the input to your craft. Sharp taste, sharp craft. Dull taste, no amount of technique fixes that. Watch films you don't think you're going to like. Read interviews with directors whose worldview is opposite yours. Build a reference library that is bigger than your finished work. Invest in POV, point of view. Pick one thing you genuinely believe that the industry is wrong about. Defend it publicly. Get the heat. That is how voice forms, not through diplomatic neutrality, not through everything has merit. That's just bullshit. Through stake, through being willing to be wrong out loud about something specific. People follow filmmakers who stand for something. AI cannot stand for anything. Then is invest in client relationships. AI doesn't have a relationship with your client, you do. The brief AI cannot get is the one you wrote together with them, in the room after you understood why they actually called you. Strengthen those relationships. Take fewer clients more deeply. That's a moat AI cannot cross, I promise you. 3 things to stop right now, this week, maybe day after tomorrow. Stop the gear obsession, guys. The next camera will not save you, I promise you. The next plugin will not save you. The next preset pack will not save you. Your taste will. I see filmmakers with $30,000 of equipment producing work that has nothing to say. Their gear isn't the problem, guys. Stop generic execution. If your work could have been made by anyone, that's a problem AI didn't create. But AI is going to expose. So stop hiding inside genre conventions. Stop matching reference videos shot for shot. Make a choice. Sign your work with a choice nobody else would make. The most important is stop hiding behind technique. Technical mastery is a floor, not a ceiling. The work that lasts is the work that the technique disappeared and you noticed how the human felt. When was the last time that you watched something and forgot the camera was even there? You know that feeling? That's the bar. Let me tie this up. AI is making filmmaking easier, which means more filmmakers, which means perspective matters more, not less. The barrier to the entry is collapsing. The barrier to standing out is growing. These are not the same trend. People keep talking about them like they are, but they are not. If you take one thing from this video, take this. The question, will AI replace filmmakers, is the wrong question because it lets you stay generic. It lets you wait and see. The right question, is my work distinctive enough that no tool can replace it? That question doesn't let you wait. It puts the responsibility back on you, which is where it always belonged. Now, if this was useful, subscribe for more. If you disagreed with any of it, even better. Tell me where in the comments. I read every single one of them. And I will see you again next month. Let's keep this YouTube thing going. Peace.